Hi guys, my name is Catastrophe. I was asked to do, a video on Game of Thrones and Magic the Gathering. And the question about Game of Thrones was, why do I love Game of Thrones? Well, I wouldn't say I love Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones. Sorry if that offends anybody out there. I like it quite a lot because of the fact that it has, quite a few fantasy themes. Uh, like Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, Merlin, minus the magic. It has aspects from Magic the Gathering itself. It's a good, solid series that has done well. I'd say my favorite characters are probably Daenerys because of things my friends have told me and, things that I have seen on the show. She's quite a cool character so far. I feel sorry for her in some respects because of the the way of life she's a part of at the moment. And I'd say also Imp because of the quips he makes, like my Pathfinder character Gruul. Um, he is also very, very slippery and very, very stealthy as a character in his build. I'd say my least favorite characters so far, and I think you're meant to hate them, is Joffrey and Viserys. Joffrey, I personally think is a spoilt brat, and Viserys, I think he got what he deserved, but I won't say too much. I've only got up to about episode 6, so I'm yet to, still catch more out of this show and see what it's truly about. You know, it's a really cool show from what I've seen, but there are other shows which take my interest more. But that's not what this video is about. On to my next question I was asked, I guess. What got me into Magic the Gathering? Well, basically there was a friend of mine who had a shop, and he ran that shop quite, he did very, very well for a time, but unfortunately, as business goes at this time, shops come and go, and that's a sad thing, especially if they're small businesses. Good friend of mine, as I said, he ran the shop, and he also employed an old friend of mine. I won't use names because, this is the internet, and as I said, in, many time to people, internet can be a scary and dangerous place. But anyway, what got me into it is that I had friends in that shop, and they were really, really cool guys. I mean, it was something that I could also do to have a hobby. As I said, I knew other people who played it, so it seemed about right to get into that hobby, but it was really enjoyable at the same time. The artwork is really, really cool. I'm not going to go into it and explain like the masses about it, as there's like shops all around the world that you could go to and play and find out for yourself. But the artwork itself is really, really cool. I'll show you a few cards. I mean, like for example, I've got these 3 cards here, and you know, it's quite cool in my opinion. The artwork is really quite pretty. And I myself am a Selesnya player. If you really get into it, you'll find out what Selesnya is all about. You'll find out what other guilds are all about, although we're coming out of Guild Block now. But yeah, I mean, it's a really fun game, and I met some really cool guys. I mean, my Pathfinder games that I play with a friend, he's an amazing guy, and I wouldn't have found him if it hadn't been down to, well, not only his hobby, but down to meeting people there. So I mean, it's brought to me more than just playing Magic. It's brought to me friendships. It's brought to me having something to do with my time. It's brought to me having some quite good friends who I now know well, and some of them have been there for me outside of the game as well. They've been there to support me in difficult times and be really good friends. But anyway, I think I have rambled for long enough. If you like this, leave a like and subscribe if you're feeling generous. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.